We all have fires in our lives. Some more than others, some bigger than others. What is your fire?
My fire is a fire that devoured my light. It's a fire that started as a light from a distance, a beacon of hope, but it came and blew up and devoured all the light in me.
I think the fire started for me as a little girl, you know, in the environment that I found myself in. My dad himself was in a fire as well. For most of my childhood, I never really had the opportunity to be a little girl. As a family, we were constantly on the run. I was running from my dad.
If you were to look into my fire, you would see a circus animal having to perform and then get treats. My fire stripped me of all my humanity, basically stripped me naked. It was carnal and very primitive. If I could explain it to you, it's like being needed but not wanted.
Most of my life I've been through fire. I suffered tremendous childhood abuse when I was small. As a result, I had a huge loss of identity. I would say my fire primarily has to do with loss.
I was at the robot one day with my cardboard too big for money, and I looked down, and then when I looked back up, I looked straight into the eyes of my mom. She had tears streaming down her face while trying to shield somebody from seeing me. And that somebody was my 6-year-old daughter. And in that moment, I just ran and I tried to hide away.
You ran back into your fire. The fire that was consuming you. Are you scared of your fire?
Because I couldn't envision my life from that point on to say, how will I live? It was the fire on the left, the fire on the right, back and front. So it was the fire all over. At that time, I just couldn't see.
That fire made me feel like emotionless, empty, burnt, calloused, basically. If I have to think back of the smell that reminds me of my fire, I would say burning plastic, like a rotten, putrid, burnt plastic smell.
As a little girl, I was very angry with his fire and how the flames of his fire affected my life, my mom, and my little brother. We were being burnt from the fire that he was in. So I did not ever worry that I would have that same fire, but I did.
As a child, you don't know how to deal with this or to handle this, obviously. So the effect of that was much deeper and severe than any trauma you can or loss you can have later on in life.
Everything, it silenced the love that I have for people, the trust that I have for people, normal living, happiness.
When I went through my childhood abuse, it was the fire scorched me. The fire really scorched me. It was quite horrible, devastating.
I was scared, very much scared of my fire. But now I embrace my fire. My fire is now a part of me. I live with it and I wear it every single day.
Most devastating consequence of your fire?
That's clearly was losing my kids.
Not prison, not the streets.
It was something I could still handle, but I think the emotional thing of knowing that I lost my kids was very devastating to me.
And you also lost a finger.
Yes, I lost a finger. This finger.
Do you sometimes ask, why this fire?
I used to ask why this fire, but I got to a point where I understood this fire was supposed to be mine. If it wasn't mine, who else would it be?
It's how you get out of the fire. It's a choice. It's a choice. It can be devastating. It can make you bitter. I always say pain can make you bitter or beautiful. It's a choice.
This destructive fire produced a refining, new, stronger fire in me. This fire gives me hope for life. I feel it with a passion for life. I feel it with helping others now.
As long as you still have a breath in you, there's still a change you can bring. No matter how small it is, it's a change that the world needs.
I do think about the time that I've lost, special moments, birthdays of my kids and my mom and my sister, milestones that I didn't have, doing things that normal people do, and I do have a little bit of regret about that. But I think everything that I've got back is so much more than what I lost.
Regardless of what fire you've been through, life goes on, and you have to fight fire with fire. And the end, you know, beauty will come from ashes if you choose it.